Hello everybody, my name is Isaiah, CEO here at Jubilee Homes, and our mission is to help you be set free of a big mortgage or a big rental payment and to be able to get into tiny home ownership where you can own your own home and start gaining wealth for you and your family. And ultimately, if you could get enough money where you can buy multiple tiny homes to rent out, to have passive income for life, that is the way to go. So you got to figure out, if you're going to buy a tiny home, where you're going to put it. And there's really three major ways to do that. You can put a tiny home on a piece of land that you own, that as long as it is zoned correctly, or you have a variance or whatever from your county or city, if you're living in Gary or Hammond and you're dealing with those municipalities, or if you're out in the county, all are going to have different rules on what they allow. I know in Clark County, Indiana, we have lowered the minimum square footage to 220 square foot. Some counties are like 600, some are 800. Totally depends on your area, so you have to check in with your local planning and zoning office at your city or county. So again, that's if you own a piece of land. You can also, if you have a house and you want to put the tiny home in your backyard, you can do something called an ADU, accessory dwelling unit, and those are becoming more and more popular and usually very encouraged by local cities and municipalities to get a tiny home in your area. So again, today we're talking about Lake County, Indiana, wonderful county in Indiana, a lot of people in near Chicago. So if you want to live outside Chicago, maybe work in Chicago, and you want to live in Indiana, it's a great option. So if you want to find a place to lease, where somebody will lease you some land to live on a tiny home park, that is something that is most commonly through a mobile home park. So mobile home parks in Indiana, you can Google obviously mobile home parks, or even RV parks, extended stay RV parks is another thing to look up. But as far as mobile home parks, there's a really good resource Indiana has called the Indiana Department of Health, the Mobile Home Community Roster. And I just searched Lake County, and this is going to give you all the mobile home parks in Lake County. There's 35, and a lot of these mobile home parks might have been owned by a family for many, many years, and they might not advertise well. The ones that are just owned by a person compared to an LLC, there's maybe an opportunity that they are not advertising as well as maybe a company would if it's just an individual person. So definitely look into all the mobile home parks in your target area and see what the pricing is. That is something that I would do. Or your RV extended stay RV parks. There's also Facebook groups for this that I would definitely look into. But ultimately, we're here to help, so please reach out and let us know if we can help you into tiny home ownership. And we build all of these homes in Indiana, and these are all built to the ICC standard. These are real houses that you can put on foundations. These aren't just RVs, or traditional manufactured homes. So anything we can do to help, we are here. And so if you want to learn more about tiny home ownership, please watch the next video on our channel, and we would love to see you more financially independent and in a better situation than you are today.